Hi guys, welcome back to Nixie DIY Crafts. So today's project is one of the many projects that I'll be making this week. Next week is actually Teacher Appreciations Week, and the school was kind enough to provide us with a Monday through Friday schedule of just some ideas of things to bring in to our teachers. So Monday's schedule is to bring your teacher their favorite flower. So instead of buying real flowers, I decided to make these flower pens. I did make these with my girls. They were very fun to make. They do need a little help just to get them started, but once you get them started, they were able to complete these on their own. So we made a total of 8 of them, and you see here I just bought 4 different type of flowers at the Dollar Tree. And if you make a bunch of flowers and put them in a vase, it looks like a nice little flower arrangement, but they're really pens. The supplies you will need are some flowers, and this is what I have left over from my bundles. You'll also need some green floral tape, some ribbon, wire cutters, and a pen. And of course I ran out of pens, so I'm going to use a pencil just to demonstrate how to create these. First thing you're going to do is cut down your flower to size, and what I did was I cut it to the length of the pen. But for this video, the purpose of this video, this flower was already cut. It was the best one that I had left over in my stash. So it was already cut, so it's really halfway on the pencil. So my recommendation to you is when you start wrapping this, to start in the center of your pen. The green tape, the way that it works is you tug on it as you're wrapping it, and adhesive comes out, and then it just starts to stick on itself. So again, start at the center of your pen, wrap up, and then wrap down. The pens that I used had a rubber grip at the bottom, so I wrapped the floral tape all the way to the beginning portion of the rubber part. That way the tape wouldn't interfere with the rubber part, because of course that has a purpose, for you to hold it to write. Once you're done wrapping your pen, you're going to take some coordinating ribbon and you're just going to make a simple bow. Using your scissors, trim the ends. And I apologize that I recorded this video so off camera. It's been a while since I've recorded, so now I'm trying to get back into the hang of it. Once you complete your bow, you're going to attach it underneath the flower. So I'm using some hot glue to attach the bow. And you're just going to glue it right underneath the flower. You're going to place it as high as you can right underneath the flower. And that's it. So now let's go ahead and package our flowers. To package the flowers, I'm going to use some of these birthday loot bags. These have gold stars on them. What I want to do is package them in a way to make them look like a bundle of flowers, the way that real flowers come. I'm also going to use a small zip tie. So the first thing I'm doing here is just placing my flower right inside the bag, and then I'm going to pinch it right underneath the flower, right where I had added the bow. And then I'm going to take that mini zip tie and just zip tie it shut. Trim the excess of the zip tie. Now to make a tag. So I typed up some text using my computer and printed it on cardstock, and I'm using design paper and some paper punches. So I'm punching out now my shapes. So what I decided to do was on the front of my tag, it's going to say Happy Teachers Week, and on the back of my tag, it's going to say my daughter's name. Now I'm going to take this design paper and I'm going to cut 1-inch strips by 3-inch. I'm then going to use a paper punch to flag the ends of my strips. If you don't have the paper punch, it's fine. You can also do this just using scissors. I will show you right after I cut this one how to create the same look using scissors. All you have to do is cut a strip right in the center and then cut the angles out to make that V shape. These are all the pieces you will use to create your tag. Now to assemble, I want my tag to be double-sided. So one side of my tag has my daughter's name and the other side says Happy Teachers Week. So I'm just using a regular glue stick here. I flipped over the tag that has my daughter's name and I glued my mini flag to the center, added more glue, and now I'm adding the top portion of my tag. Make sure to press everything down. Then I take some scrap pink paper and I'm going to punch out a mini flower. I'm going to attach that little mini flower to the center bottom portion of the tag using a pop-up dot for a little bit of dimension. This next step is optional. I decided to add a flat back pearl to the center of my flower. Using hot glue, I'm going to add a small dot to the center of my flower and then add my pearl. I then take my hole paper puncher and I punch a hole at the top of the tag. And then to attach the tag to the flower, I'm going to use some twine, and I just picked out a coordinating color that I had in my stash. So I cut about 12 inches and I attach it to the flower doing a double knot. And then I add my tag and make a simple bow. And that's it. That completes this project. And this is a closer look of what the front of the tag looks like. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for joining me. Bye.